Age of Mythology is a journey through ancient civilizations where gods, heroes, and mythological beasts collide in an epic battle to save the world. Our story begins in the legendary island of Atlantis, but it soon stretches far beyond, into the lands of Greece, Egypt, and the frozen north of the Norse. The gods themselves will guide us, as we follow the story of the great Atlantean hero, Arkantos, and his fateful quest to protect humanity from the wrath of the ancient titans. The call to adventure, Arkantos and the siege of Troy. Our story opens with Arkantos, the weary admiral of Atlantis. A devoted follower of Poseidon, the god of the sea, Arkantos longs for peace and the quiet shores of his home. But the gods have other plans. Atlantis is called to aid the Greeks in the epic war against Troy, and Arkantos is forced to leave his island behind. Joined by the mighty Ajax, Arkantos arrives on the shores of Troy just as the Greeks prepare their final assault. They use cunning, smuggling their warriors into the city hidden inside the infamous Trojan horse. With the city of Troy in flames, Arkantos believes his work is done. But as the dust settles, it becomes clear that his journey is only just beginning. A greater threat emerges, the journey to Egypt. On his return to Atlantis, Arkantos receives disturbing visions. The gods are not at peace, and a dark power stirs beneath the world. The ancient titans, locked away by the gods themselves, are on the verge of being freed. Arkantos is sent on a divine mission that takes him far from home, into the scorching deserts of Egypt. In Egypt, Arkantos encounters Minra, a powerful priestess of the goddess Isis. The land is under siege by followers of the dark god Set, who seek to steal Egypt's most sacred relics. Together with Chiron, the wise centaur, and Minra, Arkantos battles Set's forces, including fearsome mythological creatures like giant scarabs and sphinxes. But while Egypt's relics are recovered and Set's forces are beaten back, a more sinister plot comes to light. Set is only a pawn in a much larger game, one controlled by the titan Kronos, who has his own servant working in the shadows, a ruthless warrior named Gardarensis. Into the frozen north, the Norse campaign. Leaving Egypt behind, Arkantos follows Gardarensis' trail to the frozen lands of the Norse. There, he meets the warriors of the north, who worship the mighty gods Thor, Odin, and Loki. Arkantos is joined by the valiant Valkyrie Regenleaf and the clever dwarves Brokkr and Eitri. Together, they battle across the cold wilderness, summoning the powers of the Norse gods to aid them. But Gardarensis is not easily defeated. As a loyal servant of Kronos, he seeks to open the gates of Tartarus, the prison of the Titans, and release his master, throwing the world into chaos. With each step, Arkantos grows closer to the final confrontation, summoning thunderbolts from Thor, receiving blessings from Odin, and using trickery from Loki. These divine gifts help him and his allies, but time is running out. Gardarensis is determined to free the Titans and plunge the world into eternal darkness. The battle for Atlantis, facing Kronos. The final battle brings Arkantos back to Atlantis, where Gardarensis launches his last attempt to break open the gates of Tartarus and release Kronos. With the power of the gods at his back, Arkantos leads his forces in an epic struggle against Gardarensis and his mythological creatures, Cyclopes, minotaurs, and giants that tear at the walls of the city. In the heart of this conflict, Arkantos faces his greatest test. With divine aid from Athena, the goddess of wisdom, and Poseidon, his patron god, Arkantos confronts Gardarensis in a final showdown. In a climactic moment, he strikes down Gardarensis, preventing the release of Kronos. For his bravery and sacrifice, Arkantos is granted the ultimate reward, immortality. Athena herself bestows upon him this divine gift, ensuring that Arkantos will be remembered forever as a hero among men and gods. A new hero rises, the return of the Titans. But peace is short-lived. In the expansion, the Titans, the story shifts to Arkantos' son, Kastor. Still young and untested, Kastor faces a new threat. A group of corrupt Atlanteans, tricked by the promises of power, begin to worship the Titans and seek to free them. Once again, Kronos plots to rise from his prison and reclaim his dominion over the world. Kastor, learning from his father's legacy, must rally the armies of Atlantis and the gods to stop the rebellion. But Kastor soon discovers that his enemies have learned from their past failures. They have new powers, and they're determined to see Kronos freed. The final battle, the Titans Unleashed. Kastor's journey takes him to the heart of the conflict, where the final battle between gods and Titans will be fought. With the help of the friendly Titan Gaia, Kastor summons incredible divine powers, calling upon the strength of the gods to aid him in the fight against Kronos' forces. As the armies clash, Gaia herself rises to oppose Kronos in a titanic battle. The fate of the world hangs in the balance as Kastor and Gaia lead the charge against the forces of chaos. In an epic finale, Kronos is defeated once and for all, and the world is saved from destruction. Kastor emerges not just as a warrior, but as a hero, forever bound by the legacy of his father and the gods who guided him. The legacy of Age of Mythology. The story of Age of Mythology is more than just a tale of war. It's a story about the relationships between gods and mortals, about the power of myth and legend, and about how ancient civilizations viewed their place in the cosmos. From Arkantos' journey across Greece, Egypt, and the Norse lands, to Kastor's final battle against the Titans, it weaves together mythological and historical elements to create a world where gods walk among men and where heroes rise to meet impossible challenges. Through it all, the gods, whether they be Zeus, Isis, Odin, or Kronos, play a central role in shaping the fate of the world. And it's their divine power that sets Age of Mythology apart, offering players the chance to summon lightning bolts, call forth earthquakes, or send mythical beasts like the Hydra, Phoenix, and Nidhogg into battle. Age of Mythology remains a beloved classic, not just because of its engaging gameplay, but because it tells a story that taps into our fascination with the ancient world. It reminds us of the power of myth, the tales that shaped the way our ancestors saw the universe, and how those stories still resonate with us today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the myths, legends, and stories behind your favorite games. This is Legacy Lens, signing off.